Counting down toward our first pitch here in the nation's heartland. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here with you, alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, you see, we're even at a game apiece. Yesterday afternoon's game was a fun one to watch, and I think this one should be equally entertaining.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers, as the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. They'll match up against this young man, prized prospect right-hander Shelby Miller. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. And standing in is Hanley Ramirez as we are ready to get this one going.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike one. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here comes a 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. A look there at our scouting report is here's what you'll see out of this 23-year-old right-hander. Andre Ethier will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch coming. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. The next pitch comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, they're going to have themselves a 1-out base runner.
I want you to watch this throw here. You know, this isn't in the dirt. It's not in the sun. It's right there. But he just drops it. No real explanation. Just a bad error.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play. First pitch on the way. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. He's set, now the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Quite a matchup here. You've got one of the front runners for the Cy Young matching up against one of the front runners for the MVP.
Here's the 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is where you need to make that error hurt. It's the first inning. You've got a guy on base. You can somehow get him around. That becomes demoralizing to a defense.
To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll match up against the big guy you see there, the hard-throwing right-hander Chad Billingsley. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Manuel Ojeda will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, left fielder, Manuel Ojeda.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Ready now on 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Two. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first by Ramirez takes care of him. 1 away.
Batting second, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Now here's the first pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Here it comes. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The 0-2 home from Billingsley. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. The pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. 1 out, nobody on. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, right fielder,
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here. Currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Let's go, Redbirds!
Now here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
2-0 on the way. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A 3rd straight right here. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. We played an inning. No score. Matt Kemp will take his first cuts now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up over the 320 mark.
Matt Kemp.
And here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Change up low, 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Now the 2-0 home. And this will be fouled away. Here it comes, 2-1. In tight, look out. That one sends him to the deck. It's ball 3. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Now the 3-1 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Full count pitch on its way. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. The next 3-2. Swing and a liner.
That's foul.
Foul. Three and 2, here it is. Fouled straight back. The next 3-2. And a drive out to deep right center field. It's gone. And the second frame gets started with a bang. It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 9 homers, 39 driven in. And the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Here's another 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now another 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Another great at-bat here. This is now 17 pitches he's had to throw just to the last 2 hitters.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And they won't come into Puig as he'll lay off and take the walk.
Boy, try as he might, he could not put this guy away. And this has got to be the at-bat of the game so far. To make a guy burn through that many pitches and still come out of it with a walk, well, that's a 5-star at-bat in my mind.
A.J. Ellis will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just 1 hit in his past 4 ball games.
Come on, let's do it.
Here's the first offering. Puig off for second. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
He's ready now, the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Here comes the 1-2. This is foul right side. Again, a 1-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. He'll try again, 1-2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
He's leaning towards second.
2-2 pitch on the way. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Ojeda comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Juan Uribe will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First offering on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
D. Gordon will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. First pitch to him. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, and with 2 away, maybe a chance to get a second run home here in the inning. He picks a good pitch to run on, and he's in safely at second.
One 0 on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's stolen base number 6 now on the year. Now Miller on 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do pick up a run on the Matt Kemp long ball. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 LA. Nate Walker will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for St. Louis, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the pitch. Grounded foul. Pitch on the way. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Now the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Ethier will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Stepping in now, number 16. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Now the pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Here's the pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Now here's the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Here's Billingsley's 1-2.
Here we go.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2, you got a few options here.
Here comes a 2-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Yeah, and you know what? I think we're going to see a lot of this. He's pitching backwards a little bit here. It's a 2-strike cut fastball running in, and that guy is no match up there at the plate.
Matt Adams will stand in, and he enters play with the 6th highest home run total in the National League. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another 0-2 coming. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Kemp will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a fairly routine inning that time for Chad Billingsley. Still working on a 1-0 lead. Chad Billingsley will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
1-1 on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
The 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Another payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. He sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Hanley Ramirez will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. First pitch coming. Now a hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Well, here's one of the few things that hasn't gone his way during this recent hot streak of his. He's been tearing the cover off the ball for the last week or two, and he does it again right here, but this time he's going to come up empty.
At the plate is Ethier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here. especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ethier. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Carpenter is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Now the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Foul. Now another 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
And you can see he is none too happy about that last call. I think he's saying it was low, and, well, now I know he was saying it was low. But, you know, you can't show up an umpire like that. He may have just cost his guys another inch or two on close calls.
In now is John Jay, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw to first will take care of him, and it's a good start to the inning for Billingsley. 2 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher,
Shelby Miller will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
All right, Cardinals.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Come on, let's get you out here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. The 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. Swinging a high chopper to third. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Much easier to do in retrospect, but you almost wonder if he would have been better served to let this ball go and see if it would have gone foul. There's no guarantees it would have, but that was always going to be a tough play anyway.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
Come on, turn the double.
The 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
Miller readies the 2-0. Fouled back. Now the 2-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. The 2-2 coming. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And with 2 strikes, this is the risk that you run trying to get a guy to fish for something. No doubt that was the idea, but it's going to wind up costing him.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. The 3-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Oh, he's going to be upset with himself there. He had a great pitch to have a rip at, but, you know, for some reason he let it go.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Pause, now the pitch. 0-1 pitch is a high chopper over to the right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
A.J. Ellis will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Dodgers leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Manuel Ojeda will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Pitch on the way. And this is lined back into center field, and that will be their first hit of the contest.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He waits. Now the pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
Come on, Cardinals.
1-1 pitch on the way. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
1-2. And this is into right field for another base hit.
And this is a golden setup here now for St. Louis as the first 2 guys in the lineup reach base. But there's no doubting the fact that it's going to get a lot more difficult once you come down to 3, 4, and 5.
Michael Lee will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Now here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
The 1-0 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
Trouble spot here, the 2-0. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. A 2-1 offering. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Here he comes on 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitch looked to be up. We'll get a look at it on pitch track. And yep, you'll see it there. But that thing's well above the letters. You're just playing right into the pitcher's hand when you chase a ball that high.
Into the box now, Nate Walker, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And Kemp and Puig are going to have to track this one down as it gets all the way to the wall. And the runner will score from second. The relay throw, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Number 16 will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Now the 1-0. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
A man at third with one away. Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1. Three-1 on the way. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
And it looks like these past couple of innings, he's trying to be a little too fine all of a sudden. Like he's not trusting his stuff well enough. That'll spell trouble if that continues.
Matt Adams will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Now with runners at the corners, up by 1 with 1 away, you know, some managers, they will at least consider the possibility of a hit and run here.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
And now with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
The 0-2 home from Billingsley. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
Let's go, Card.
Here's another 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Let's go.
A big pitch here, 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Here's the 2-2 home. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Come on, yo.
3-2, here it comes. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That is just a great at-bat right there. Anytime you go from down 0-2 in the count to working out a walk, well, let me tell you, that ain't easy to do. And that's all about having a really good feel for the strike zone.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Here's the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Here's another 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Billingsley at an even 70 pitches now for the ball game. A deep breath. Now the 2-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Ramirez. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Juan Uribe will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Third baseman, number 5, Juan Uribe.
Here's the first offering. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. On the way. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here comes the 2-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. D. Gordon will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First offering on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
The pitch. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2.
And if these guys want to keep hitting fly balls, I think he'll be happy with that, especially when it's the guys down near the bottom of the lineup.
Chad Billingsley will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first offering. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Oh, come on.
1-0 pitch now. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now Miller on 1-1. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. John Jay will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
First pitch coming. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well, you can tell the third baseman's playing a little bit in front of the bag right here, trying to take away that bunt. Unfortunately, this ball almost takes his teeth out. The reactions had to be quick, and lucky for him, he still got them.
In now, Shelby Miller. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. He looks to be back in control now here in the fifth as that swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, still a little late with that swing. He's got to get going a little sooner.
Now here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Manuel Ojeda will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch to him. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still lead it 2-1. Hanley Ramirez will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled back and out of play. And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 2-2. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The 2-2 one more time. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Andre Ethier will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now the first pitch. Runner goes. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Runner at second, 1 away. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. Now the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a bouncing ball, foul. From the stretch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
The 1-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run dinger for Adrian Gonzalez. Number 25 for him on the year, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
Well, not much of a surprise here. This is what MVPs do. He's fortunate here that they decide to come after him. I don't know why, but that is a fundamentally strong swing. The ball just jumps off his bat. It's way out of here with plenty to spare.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And the signal is beckoning here. That'll do it for Shelby Miller. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Matt Kemp will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Oh, yeah.
First pitch coming. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 2-0 count. The pitch. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Here he comes on 3-1. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Come on, bring on
Here's
the
the full
team.
count offering. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The right fielder, number 66,
Yasiel Puig will step in. A ground out victim as last time. First pitch coming. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Now here it comes. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Here comes a 1-2. Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th, and Los Angeles has taken a 3-2 lead. Matt Carpenter will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. First pitch on the way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Fastball called for strike 2. And the pitch. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here comes the 1-2. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit.
Yeah, that's his second hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
Michael Lee will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now here's the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently, 1-0.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Nate Walker will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Need a base hit here. Out of the double play already.
Here comes the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Number 16 waits on deck. 3-0 is on the way. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Here he comes, 3-1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. You going to start the runner at first here?
Yeah, at the plate, you've got a guy that will ground into his share of double plays, so it's not a bad idea to get things in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Full count offering on its way. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
That's why folks are talking this guy up as a Rookie of the Year candidate. That's not a terrible pitch, but he jumps all over it. And I'll tell you what, this is a kid that's got a real bright future, if you ask me.
And now we see Dodgers manager Don Mattingly out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And he's going to signal for the bullpen here as that'll do it for Chad Billingsley. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Paco Rodriguez is on and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 75, Paco Rodriguez. Now batting, number 16.
Standing in now, number 16, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And Kemp and Puig are going to have to track this one down as it gets all the way to the wall. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And he is in there.
Both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easily.
Here's Matt Adams now. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. So 1-2 with one away. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and that will not get the run home. Gordon is there, 2 down.
Oh, and that's a big pitch right there to get that pop-up. That keeps the runner stuck tight to third base. And now with 2 away, your chances of getting that run home just took a big hit.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Comes set. Now the pitch. In the air to right center. Waiting on it now is Kemp, and he puts it away to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. A.J. Ellis will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
The catcher, number 17, A.J. Ellis.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Here's the first offering. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. Now the 1-1. Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that is as close to unhittable as it gets.
Now the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitch on the way. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He knows the drill out there. You gotta make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a 1-run ball game. And they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and standing in now Juan Uribe. Now here's the first pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And now a pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, D. Gordon.
D. Gordon will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the first offering. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. Here's the pitch. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail it here 4-3. There's Dodger manager Don Mattingly making his way out to confer with the home plate umpire, and it would appear we're going to see a double switch here. Brian Wilson will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 00, Brian Wilson. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot, number 2.
John Jay will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. You just fire that thing in there.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here's Wilson's 1-2 pitch, and that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner back through the box. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. They're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Alan Craig will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Alan Craig.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The next pitch. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here comes the 1-1. Chopper foul. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. One there. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, that's not exactly what you're hoping for when you turn to your bench. Granted, it's not an easy spot. Being a pinch hitter might be the toughest position in the game, but he just rolls over on this one, and that results in a huge double play.
Into the box, Manuel Ojeda, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. The pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
2 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Here's the 1-2. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. There to take it is Ramirez, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, and it remains a 4-3 game. Jaime Garcia will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jaime Garcia.
Justin Turner will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yep, you saw his numbers there just a moment ago, and he's got that ERA in the low 2s coming into play, and he continues to pitch effectively as he retires the first man to greet him here.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First offering on the way. And a ball 1-0. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. Now here it comes. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Here comes the 2-0. Bouncing ball back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Andre Ethier will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch coming. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ethier. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Matt Carpenter will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game.
Matt Carpenter.
First pitch to him. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Michael Lee will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
1-0 on the way. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
1 out, nobody on. Here comes the 3-0. Now a swing and another chance at third. Taken there by Uribe. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Nate Walker will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around. First pitch coming from Wilson. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. The 2-0 in the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just root one.
The 3-0. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Number 16 will stand in. 1 for 2 with a triple so far. Now the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-0 home. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Uribe will make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Pitch on the way. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now. And the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Matt Kemp will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
The 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Hitters count 2-0. Not even the fastball can find the zone here, and he's run it to 3-0.
3 straight strikes to the first hitter in the inning. 3 straight balls now to the second.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, as a closer, you don't want to walk anybody, but obviously that's not always going to be the case. So with one away, that gives these guys renewed hope.
Yasiel Puig will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here.
Hey, double him up!
First pitch coming.
Wait!
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
All right, now just playing a little station-to-station baseball, and nothing wrong with that at this point in the ball game, especially because now you get that possible tying run into scoring position at second base, still just 1 out. And meanwhile, you also get the potential go-ahead run on base as well.
Carl Crawford will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. A.J. Ellis will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Stop him right here! Don't give up the run! Don't let him score!
First pitch coming. On the ground to third. The second for 1. But he's going to have to eat this thanks to a good hard slide, and the run's in to score. And look at this. The runner from second is going to come across to score.
Well, this is a pretty smart decision here at second base. He's got that clock running in his head, so he knows he's about to take a shot. So at that point, why risk throwing this ball into the dugout or into the 10th row? He just absorbs the hit, and he hangs on to the baseball.
Here's the third baseman, Juan Uribe. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1. And Uribe can't make contact that time. 2 strikes now.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in a matter of about 5 feet.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. He's set, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. And we are tied 4-4. Carl Crawford will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 3.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. J.P. Howell will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Matt Adams will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Here it comes. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. One, 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close. Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. Yadier Molina will stand in now, and we'll see what they do about perhaps getting that winning run to second. First pitch on the way. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. The 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Now the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
John Jay will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
The 1-0. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away. And now you might start wondering about a pinch hitter. If that's the case, here's what the Redbirds have left on the bench. Chris Perez will be called upon to get the final 2 outs here and hopefully send this one into extra innings. Mark Ellis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 3, Mark Ellis.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
Possible game winners at second base here with one away. The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Now another 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he takes a look at strike three called. And that's as important as they come there. Two big outs now.
You got the go-ahead run in scoring position in this situation, and you come up with a huge strikeout like that. You're pumping your fist. Your intensity is a little bit higher. This guy is focused in right now and very happy with his results.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Into the box now, Manuel Ojeda, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Possible winning runs at second with two down, however. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. This game's all tied at 4. Randy Choate will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frame.
Number 36, Randy Choate.
Tony Cruz is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 48, Tony Cruz.
Craig Baroa will get his first opportunity now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, Craig Baroa.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. The 1-0. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the veteran deals on 1 and 2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now another 1-2. Ball 2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1 and 2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here comes a 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3 and 2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Full count pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And if he could have been just a little more patient there, he would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
In now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Now the 1-0. 2-0 now. The 2-0. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage. Taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Hanley Ramirez will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Come on, guys. Turn two.
And here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. One 0. That's wide, 2-0. Now the 2-0. And this is taken down around his ankles for ball 3. On deck, the left-handed hitting Ethier. The 3-0. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. The 3-1 pitch. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Come on, try the double.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fouled back. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Another full count pitch home. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
That's a good at-bat there. Now, sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated, and they're looking for one big hit. That's not the case here.
Ethier will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
He's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
The 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Keep away. Let's keep him right there. Turn two now.
The 1-1 pitch. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. First and second now, one man out. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Shut him down now.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Well, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count pitch on its way. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit.
We'll give you another look at all 8 pitches here in the at-bat. I mean, this was a battle from beginning to end. Took some tough pitches, fouled off a few more, and then eventually he gets his reward with a solid base hit.
Trevor Rosenthal will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only one man out. Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Get through. Let's go. Here we go.
Here's the first offering. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
It's got to be right here.
The 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
When you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Get the lead runner.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Now the 1-2 pitch. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
All you needed there was a fly ball to get that go-ahead run home. So now with 2 away, it's no cinch they'll be able to take this lead.
Matt Kemp will step in with a full house out there in what may be the pivotal at-bat of this game. Here's the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch. The
1-0. Oh, this pitch is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
That's a great example of one teammate picking up another there. After the guy before him struck out and couldn't drive the run in, he gets him off the hook here by knocking in the run with 2 away.
Carl Crawford can break this one wide open now if he can find a gap here with the bases loaded.
Hold those runners! Go get that back.
He's ready. Now the pitch. In there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, 97 will get up on you in a hurry, especially when it's your first AB of the night. You're just settling in.
2 out, bases loaded.
All right, let's go.
Pause, now the pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul.
Hold it back, right here.
As a look, now the pitch. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Boy, and in a tie ball game, you've got to make them earn it. I mean, I know it's a tough spot, but you've got to find the pitch you're most comfortable with and make sure you can throw a strike with it. It's as simple as that.
A.J. Ellis will stand in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Shut him down right here. Let's stop the jam, man.
Now here's the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
1-0 pitch now. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
Here's the 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Big pitch here, 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. LA's on top, 6-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kenley Jansen will get the call here an inning later than usual, as he'll try to save this one in the 10th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen. Now playing right field and batting in the 7th spot.
Matt Carpenter will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
And now a pitch on the way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now here it comes. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Michael Lee will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
Now here's the first pitch. Ball one.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here's a 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. On the way. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Here he comes on 3-0. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base. Nate Walker will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Look out for the double play, man.
1-0 on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Ramirez on to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
But this is a much easier play for a left-handed first baseman to make, especially when you're charging in like that. He doesn't have to turn his back to the play, so he gets a good gauge on whether he still has time or not, and he's able to fire on to second base in time to get that force out.
All right, let's go.
Standing in now, number 16, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He waits, now the pitch. Hit softly to the right side. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, it took them an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. A few bright spots in the lineup to choose from, but the brightest belong to Matt Kemp. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 6-4. Good night from St. Louis.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.